Well, since I used my front seat as back seats, I gotta go find a front seat. Probably 2 buckets or a small bench, but I'm gonna measure the width between here and there and see how much room I have. Probably go about the edge of the tube to the edge of the tube over there. But I got my little tool bag here with the basics, and I'm ready to go. Car's running and waiting outside for me. Let's go to the junkyard. Check this out. Just got here. I think it's 37 Plymouth. Ooh, look in the guide lights. Guide. Unity. 37 Plymouth. What's that say? Special Deluxe. Check out this interior. I'm liking those gauges. Look at those gauges. I'll get you in there. Look at those controls. Probably stand it on the column, obviously. Look how strong that thing is. Wow. What a beauty. Looks like she's been sitting a while, huh? Cool. We got a little 6-banger. Like the horns. Pretty cool. She's been sitting a while. Huh. Everything's dying down. I get to the junkyard today, right? I walk in, my keys are on my hip, and I dropped my keys. I had gone around the Plymouth and went down the back of the yard and was looking at things, and I lost my keys. I looked everywhere for them for an hour and a half. They were right here, packed into the mud. The loader ran them over. Kid found them, cleaned them up, they're okay. But man, freaking out, losing all my keys. Just got to the junkyard 2 hours before closing, and they bring in this Plymouth Voyager minivan. And I was looking at the insides of the seats, and I ripped out the upholstery. They don't care, it's going to the scrapyard anyway. And I took the seats. They look just like the ones I had from that Chevy Lumina APV minivan. They have the same kind of wiring and everything. Of course, the companies that make these seats all use the same procedures, you know. But I could have had a bench seat, or I could have had buckets. The way these were set up, with the little bases that rise off, and they unbolt from them with not 4 but 6 bolts. See, there's 3 up each rail, if you can see it. I decided to go with the front seats Because they're just like the Cavalier. You take the Cavalier apart, and they have this big metal, you know, frame in the bucket seat. You cut it off, and you get a nice little low back seat. But they are up at the entrance. I gotta go get them right now. See, I ripped all the back, so I was gonna leave the upholstery here. I don't need any more upholstery in my house. But this is an empty Plymouth Voyager minivan. What's this? Profit? No value. Fun world. Funorama. Damn it. But here's my front seats. Plymouth Voyager minivan. It's nice to get a little handrail under the front. You lift it and they slide back and forth a good 6 inches. So I'm going to load them in the car. They're up front near the gate. Take some pictures and head home. It's Friday. It's like almost 3 o'clock. The junkyard closes in like 20 minutes. I could stay if I had to. Okay, see you when we get home. Look in the back. I'm looking at the back of these things. They got 3 little spot welds and a little weld up front. And this 3 here, and this little headpiece comes off, which leaves you with this little tube over and down. A couple spots there. The armrests are riveted on, so I got to cut them off. So I'm going to cut them off here and here from the other side. Funny, it's got that hoop in the back, just like the one that I put on the back seats. The bottom is a pressed piece of sheet metal. Am I going to use it? I don't know. We'll see. I didn't notice that, but that's okay. I can always find another seat that's got the wire baskets and work with that. Plastic sides, all that stuff's coming off. But it doesn't have any kind of a tubular frame in the bottom. I didn't notice that. It goes right to the bottom. See it? No reason I couldn't drill a hole and find another back from another car and make that work just like the backs. But I really like the lift-up lever all the way across the front to get the seat to slide back and forth. It normally has 5 bolts that hold it in, I found out. This one I'm going to take out, so I only want 4. If anything, for what I paid, 20 bucks for both seats, I got some nice tracks, I got my backs, I'm just going to have to make a bottom. I don't like this. It's just a piece of tin with a piece of foam in it. I didn't care about the upholstery, I ripped it off at the junkyard. But I didn't notice the bottom until I put them in the car. But that's not a big deal. We'll work with it. I already slicing it with a knife to see what the hell was in there. But we got our spring back for the back side. Probably have to make something for the bottom. It's all in fun. Sun's right there. It's creeping. I don't know how much I'm going to get done. But I'm going to try to cut the heads off at least one of them. Alright, let's see what we can do. I have to get the reupholstery off. This is what you end up with. 4 bolts from underneath, and this is the little like aluminum pan that you sit in. Meaning it doesn't have the grid on the back, on the bottom like the other one did. What the heck did I have? The grid was on the bottom, on the back seat, and it was just an X-frame. There isn't even a tube frame on here, but I like the single bar across the front, and I like the track. I don't know about the back seat adjuster. We're going to need that. Maybe. I don't know. Either way, I'm going to need some kind of a tubular frame, spring-loaded bottom. Probably another one of these to go on the bottom, or I'm not going to have anything. I really don't want to use the aluminum pan. It's kind of takes away from my idea. Yeah, that wasn't the idea. So we'll keep looking. I'll get another set of seats. I like this back though. I like the tracks. They're real thin. They're not even an inch thick. The back adjuster's right there. Do we keep it? Probably. Let's probably get rid of this. Find a way to connect this together. And find a way to put a tube frame inside this. Maybe over the mechanism or eliminate the mechanism completely. I don't like that. I don't know. We'll see. It pivots there, but the mechanism connects there. Maybe there's something a little easier we could use. Probably going to end up messing with a little bit, but that was kind of funny how it's got the same exact tube on the back. It's got the springs that are on the bottom of the other seat. I cleaned up all the crap that was on here, which is right there. The headrest is right there. All the plastic is gone. But I really like the shape. Pretty neat. The back, you know, a little curve. Pivot point. With this mechanism. Maybe something off of here, where this little sticker is. Maybe something here comes up front and then goes around over the mechanism, and we just hide this. I don't know. We'll see. But the sun's like right there, creeping on me. The other one's right here. You can see the bolts. I really like the backs. I don't like the bottoms. I like the sliders. Maybe I can grind the rivets off and use some of it. Can always mix and match and combine. I do have some Fiero seats right there, but Fiero really has nothing to them. These, if anything, have more to them. But Junkyard's open tomorrow, and we're going to play some more and find some more goodies. I'll get a bunch of pictures of this crap. All in fun. Yeah. We're going to end up with what I want if it kills me. Alright, have a good day. I got to take that spring off and grind up around there. Well, the more I mess with these things, the more I don't like them. I like the back. That's it. So we're going to have to find another bottom. I'm going to take this and make this one match it. Get rid of that stupid cover, grind those welds off, and around the corner the same shape. But this is going to be my back seat. And the way it's curved, these springs have got to be moved to the other side if I'm going to get any kind of padding in here. Because they're flush with the face of it, and I can't have that. They got to be back here somewhere. So let's drill 3 new holes on both sides, move it to the back side, clean this up. That'll be my pivot point, and this will be the backrest of the front seats on one side. I still got to take the other one apart. Ouch. And clean it up. See, everything's kind of ass backwards. But yep, so all I'm going to use is this piece right here. I'm going to rip this one apart and get rid of all the crap. Plastic. Oh well, no biggie. I'll just find another seat with a cool bottom. Tomorrow. Well, here's the crap. Don't need any of that. And here's the good stuff. I decided that of those sliding tracks that I wanted the top piece right here with the nylon in it. And this one's actually in there already. Just sitting in there. It gives a nice pivot point. I did leave the ratchet point on where this thing goes to your seat adjuster. Because you never know. I don't know what I'm going to do until I get some bottoms to make another tube seat bottom half. But I thought we'd keep them for now. The only thing I didn't like about the seat is it goes back, but it doesn't go all the way forward at all. It only stays in like an upright position. So maybe I can change that a little if I move this thing fore or aft. It was 9 inches back on center from the pivot point to the hole that was right there, and it's 4 inches up. So that's a good thing to remember. But these little nylon bushings in there give it a nice quiet pivot with whatever I make for it. Little baskets are there, the springs are right there. This is all going back to the junkyard tomorrow, along with all that padding and material I have outside. Me and Dawn are going to go to the junkyard. He's got a car he's got to check out that's there. But it was nice. I pulled the car out today. It's sitting outside out there. Give it a little daylight. Blow the floor off because I got to buy a broom. I lost my broom. I think I broke it. But there's my horns. I haven't touched them. This one was actually already missing the screw that holds that cover on, but they're right there. They're not going anywhere. So I'm going to clean up this mess. Get ready to go to the junkyard again in the morning. Get some ideas for this. If I have to make something, I'll make something. If I have to bring home another set of seats to rip apart to get, you know, the springs and all that stuff for the back, who knows? We'll see. Maybe I can make a seat bottom. It's not that hard. All right, I'm going in. Have a good day.